summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the...
Hey guys, Youngblood Fantasy 92 here, and today we are going to discuss randomness. I have my own opinions about it, so no, I am not stealing from Noom 26. Can it, or else you are slowing the progression of humankind. As far as randomness goes, I really can take small doses of it, unless if the people who are being random won't shut up for the next 24 hours. This kind of phenomenon typically occurs in YouTube streams, strangely enough, and sometimes some of the streams will be nicknamed random for lack of a better word. I mean, I can understand if you're being random to be funny, but if you're being random to be annoying, then you're being an attention whore douchebag. By typing in all caps to prove your point and not shutting up ever constitutes that you want to distract the conversation away from everyone else and divert attention towards you. But what is being random anyway? Well, to oversimplify, it is literally spouting useless and incoherent garbage in a loud and awkward fashion, or for a more formal definition, trying to sound like E.E. Cummings on speed. An example would be posting something on your channel like, "What is this, you penis?" But a more perfect example would be entering a stream where everyone acts like they have snorted crack while at the same time finding the cure for cancer. The trouble is, everyone doesn't know what they're talking about, and they don't care, because they can relate to each other on the most basic level. And when someone sane enters the picture, they either A, ignore the person, B, verbally abuse the person, C, try to seduce the person, or D, use fake blunt objects to violently attack the person. What really brings my blood to a boil is that after the needle and the damage done, they would blame their impulsive, intrusive, and almost destructive behavior on their being hyper, and that is a flimsy excuse. If you're willing to tell me that you blame randomness for you threatening to cause permanent damage to me, saying fuck you to me every 3 goddamn seconds, or literally kicking me out because I'm actually trying to stir up regular conversation, then you're being an asshole. It's pathetic that you blame randomness for you acting like a mental case, because really, you're just acting like a mental case. Get over it. And I know I'm talking only relative to streams, but the fact is, the streams are where the most palpable evidence of this is. It's very easy to see why randomness is abused beyond all recognition on the internet, especially since randomness is like a meme, a huge forest fire that continues without relent. People will repeat it and repeat it and repeat it until the joke has died, and has been buried in its grave, in which case people will soon repeat it again, and exhume the joke's sad remains. Randomness used to be funny, especially when people didn't crap all over its definition. Abstract humor literally derives itself from randomness, so classic stuff such as Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland are still treasured today. And let's not forget all those TV shows that were random, like Ren and Stimpy. That was funny, and there are some examples on the internet that demonstrate how randomness can be hilarious, such as Homestar Runner and some webcomics out there, even if 95% of them are about video games. But people today subscribe to the definition of being a jackass in order to be random, which is why many people hate it now, because it is not being random at all. Instead of randomness going through a devolution, it is humanity going through devolution, because of the convoluted definition of what random means. So screaming Chuck Norris is funny, mentioning YouTube poop references are hilarious, and talking in tons while everyone laughs at you receives a standing ovation. All this is just fine when considering that you're just joking around and having fun. But memes and randomness always has an expiration date. It may be arbitrary, but consider the situation of a person being incoherent for 3 hours in a stream and trying to sit through the entire session. Some people can stand it for 1 hour, 10 minutes, or 10 seconds. We don't know. All that matters is that most people today abuse randomness so that they can have a justification for being irrational attention whores who believe that they are God's gift to the earth by pretending to be the reincarnation of every YouTube pooper known to man. So I say this. Being random is funny, only in certain situations. But it is never funny when people are trying to start regular conversations. If someone tells you to shut up, then that's an indication. But if 3 people tell you to shut up, then you better take the fucking hint. Because sooner or later, you will get kicked out of the stream. Or you will get blocked from a person's channel simply because you couldn't stop acting like a self-centered, irrational, argumentative, impulsive, repulsive pile of incoherent vomit. If you can't stop being random and spouting useless garbage all the time, then someone's patience will run thin. Is that what you really want? To piss off everyone at the expense of everyone else? Do you wish to make friends or appear as a dick? I don't know about any of you, but I fucking detest it when I enter a stream and someone says, "Kawaii, Chuck Norris, pie, desu," in which it destroys the last shred of dignity that I hold so dear. It is very irritating to enter a stream in which someone leaves caps lock on, yells for 15 minutes about incoherent bullshit, then, when someone has had enough, they say, "No, shut up, douchebags, you have a problem," and blames the world for their injustice. And the reuse of certain phrases like "I like pie," "so I heard you like mudkips," and other overly repeated nonsense really drives me up the wall if they keep going at it without fucking stopping! It's like the stereotype of the random person. They have to repeat a certain phrase over and over because they feel it's funny. It's nice to know that you're feeling a void in your life, but could you kindly do it elsewhere? Thanks, have a nice day. So I implore all you people who enjoy being random, do it in moderation. If you wish to do this for entertainment value, hey, I'm one for that. I engage in that sometimes, but if you're doing this for your own self-aggrandizement and trying to make yourself the center of attention, you're going to lead yourself down a road to hell, because not only are you committing social suicide, everyone can see that you are deliberately committing social suicide, and that pisses everyone off. Be random in the privacy of your own channel, or even better, be random off your channel, or better still, lay off the caffeine and meth. Please! This is Youngblood Fantasy 92, and ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time.